Hello, Leo, and welcome to Wild Magnolia Tarot. My name is Maddie, and this is your weekly reading for July 19th through the 25th. And that jet engine in the background is my laptop. So sorry. So this week we're doing things a little bit different. Starting out this week with, there it goes, the Healing Mantra deck. Okay? A lot of themes about healing came up in pretty much every single reading last week. And I just got these cards, I'm learning them, so I thought I would use them. So I went ahead and I already drew yours. And y'all got Welcoming Surrender. And in the back it says, there is no problem, only destiny being revealed. And a quick excerpt, good Lord, from the book. It says, this mantra is ideal for eliminating resistance, dealing with anger, and easing an overthinking mind. So keep that in mind as we move through this reading. That could be very useful to you, depending on your situation. Generally speaking, the idea of that is just handing your problems to God or source or higher power, whatever you call it, so that you can see the big picture, so that you can see that every challenge that comes into your life is offering you an opportunity to learn and evolve, to be a better, more connected, or to be more connected to your consciousness. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and pull some cards from the tarot for you guys. Okay, we start out with the Eight of Coins for Leo. Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins is very much about mastering your craft. Something that, a skill that you have, or something that you just have worked a long time on, or something that you spend a lot of time and energy on, that you are getting better at continuously. What else do we have for Leo? We have the Two of Rods, also known as the Two of Wands in the regular tarot deck. So this indicates that you perhaps have recently had some spark of inspiration or a new idea, something that you want to try, a new passion, a new desire, and this is starting to take shape in your mind as something that can become tangible, okay? This is when you start playing around with an idea. First you have the idea, and that's the Ace of Wands. And then you start to play with the idea and see what you can do with it, see what you can form it into. That's the Two of Wands. So you may be taking skills that you've learned previously in a different, under different circumstances, and finding new ways to apply these skills in a way that will benefit you. And if this Eight of Coins isn't representing a specific skill set that has to do with something on the material level, then this is you taking the lessons that you've learned in life and learning how to use them to build a better life for yourself, or using that information, applying it in your everyday choices, just with the intent of living better. Okay, but we'll find out more as we pull more cards. What else do we have for Leo? All right, we have the Knight of Rods. I'm just going to move these around. So this is you actively going for something. You actively chasing a passion or a desire. There could be some impulsivity involved, but I think that in this case, this is just you putting all of your energy or a lot of focus into one thing that you're inspired about. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you have worked a long time to build a certain skill set that allows you to pursue this desire of yours. What else do we have for Leo? And I threw them on the floor. So I got two for you guys. Here we got the Ace of Blades, or the Ace of Swords. So this is, I kind of see the Ace of Swords as being a question. A new question that you have, a new quest for answers or information. Okay? And it came out with the Three of Rods. So this is where you're finding yourself, whatever this is that you're inspired to move towards, that is described by this Two of Wands and this Knight of Wands, brings you to a point where you need more information, or it opens up a new door to you of possibilities that you've never considered. It may lead you down a path that you were previously unaware of, and I mean literally like a completely different life path that you never imagined before. And so now you're stopping and you're taking account of everything and looking forward, trying to plan your next step. Where do you go? Which may be difficult considering you may be in completely unfamiliar territory. So this is almost very adventurous energy. Like you're on a quest, and it has taken you into a place that you didn't expect, that you didn't know existed, and you don't know what to do next or what is expected. There's a lot of unpredictability, and also because we have all this wand energy, then it seems like things may be picking up and moving really fast for you guys at this point in time. So we'll pull some more cards to see what information we can get. First we've got, this is East, emergence. So the emergence of an idea, the emergence of a desire, or, I also kind of see this potentially as a calling or some kind of information coming to light that helps bring clarity to something in your life that you've been seeking. Okay, we also have the rattle, and it says disperse. And so from this I get the idea of dispersing negative energy around you and within you. And we do kind of come back up to this card over here. Welcoming surrender, right? And the way that you're dispersing that negative energy is that you're giving it to source. You're sending it away from yourself so that you don't have to carry it and you don't have to focus on it anymore. Another card that came out for you guys was North. It says solitude. So to me, this indicates that this is a very personal journey for you guys. This is not something that includes another person. I mean, it could potentially be. There could be somebody who's along for the ride with you, but this is very much has to do with your own personal development, your own emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. Okay. And you may not even understand completely your own motivations for this. I'm going to move my camera a little bit. There we go. You may not really understand why you feel compelled to move in the direction that you are. Sorry. But regardless, it's important to you to move forward. And so you continue. And you appear to do so fearlessly, as indicated by that Knight of Rods up there. So, good for you guys. Let's see, what else we got? Alright, we have Earth, nurture. So to me, this just indicates that there is something to be learned when it comes to nurturing yourself, nurturing your creativity, nurturing your dreams, right? Perhaps you're the type that tends to spend a lot of time and energy trying to be somebody that everybody else wants you to be. Or you may be a people pleaser, right? And so you've never nurtured your own creative energy or your own desires because you've always been pouring all of your energy into everyone else's. And so you take this time, in this solitude, to nurture your own growth, your own heart, your own mind, your own spirit. Let's see, what else we got for you guys? Okay, the first card to come out for you guys is the Crow, Mystery and Magic. And this does flow very well with the reading so far. Like, you are venturing off into, like, basically a new frontier for you guys. And maybe this is, for you, a very spiritual process, a spiritual journey that you're going on, you're embarking on. And it's the very beginning. And so even if you're not a very spiritual person, which you probably are if you found yourself watching this reading, but even, let's say you're not a spiritual person, then this is all going to be very new to you, and very strange and uncomfortable. And you're not going to know what to think or what to believe or who to listen to or where to go or anything. Very overwhelming. But that's where this Ace of Swords comes in up here, as well as the solitude here, right? So you have to take time to yourself away from the influences of others in order to come to terms with where life is guiding you at this point in time, and to be able to immerse yourself in the mystery and the magic of the process that is spiritual evolution. Let's see what else we got for Leo. So we have the Squirrel, which is responsibility and balance, right? So there is that element of still trying to maintain the status quo in your life. There's nothing wrong with that. But then we also have the Moose, which is awakening and transcendence. So in this awakening process, it may be difficult to maintain balance in your life as you begin this process, because it takes a lot of your attention, it takes a lot of your time. And, I guess I dropped another one for you guys. Hard work and success. Okay. So I think perhaps what this is suggesting is that you take it slow, especially when you keep in mind this Earth card. Oops, I'm just making a mess. The idea of nurturing yourself, nurturing your spirituality. This is a slow growth process. So with all this Wands energy, you're going to want to race into this. You're going to want to move really quickly and pick up as much information as you can and grow as fast as possible. But sometimes it's good to move slowly and soak everything in and be able to sort it all out in your head. Start to get comfortable with the idea of listening to your intuition, feeling connected to your gut instinct, if you want to see it that way. Let's see, I think I'll pull one more oracle card, and then we'll do an affirmator card, and we'll call it a day. So we have here, it says First Ray of Power. And this is about you coming into your own personal power, your own spiritual power. And also that feeling of connectedness with the universe, right? Recognizing that there are many parts of the self, including the spiritual self, right? The soul, if you want to call it that. Some people distinguish between soul and spirit, so it just depends on what you believe personally. But I think that this card really relates very closely to that awakening and transcendence card, where you're coming into your own personal power, and now you have to learn how to use it responsibly, and to keep yourself in balance while coming into that power. Because, I mean, when I see the word power, the first thing that comes to mind is that power corrupts, right? That's often a theme throughout the history of humanity, power corrupts. And so I think that that's why you have this squirrel card here, this responsibility and balance, as well as hard work and success. Because you come into that power is a gift to you from Spirit to do Spirit's work. And that work is for the betterment of mankind and your community and everybody that you come into contact with, everyone that you have an effect on. Because you have this great power, it is, you have the responsibility to use it in a way that is helpful towards others. So always keep that in mind. I do feel from just the general themes that have popped up in this reading, though, that you have a very important job that you need to do. You are being called, and you are hearing the call, and you are answering that call. And so you're already making the first steps towards fulfilling this purpose, whatever it may be specifically for you as a person. Venturing off into the unknown to learn about yourself, learn about the universe, and to take that knowledge and to use it to help other people. And then we go back to that first card that we pulled, that mantra card. There are no problems, right? What did it say? There is no problem, only destiny being revealed. Okay? So you are being called to fulfill your destiny. And the very beginning of that process is you recognizing that everything that's happened to you in this life up until this point has occurred in order to prepare you for whatever it is that you need to do. Whatever your greater purpose is. Everything was a lesson. Everything that you experienced was important in making you who you are. And so that you can do the job that you came here to do in the first place. So we'll go ahead, we'll wrap this up with a affirmator card for you guys. We have for Leo. Oh, you got 2. So we'll wrap this up with 2 affirmator cards. First one is love. How cute. Love is a mini splendored thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors. Like the fact that the puppies make me feel like a parent. Or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. Or how about the chills I get while singing along to, and then insert favorite song here. What does that say? Oh, it says name the song, you know the one. Cute. Okay. And the next one that came out was magic. I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with, holy crap, that's unbelievable. Love and magic, which that's magic. That's the second time that word's popped up in your reading, guys. So keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to think magically from time to time or fantastically. There's nothing wrong with allowing your imagination to expand and explore. So good reading, guys. You guys are moving on to something really big, really special in your own growth, your own evolution. And I think that as long as you keep in mind that the greater goal is to be of service to the people around you that you can affect, then you'll always maintain or keep yourself on the right path. Just listen to your gut, listen to your heart, and do what you know is right. And life will continue to guide you in the right direction. So thank you guys for joining me today. If you enjoyed this reading and you'd like to see more, please like this video and then subscribe to the channel so that you can get updated when I upload every week. If you have any suggestions about readings that you would like to see me post, like different themed readings or whatever, please leave a comment and ask me, because I would be more than happy to oblige. I am always looking for new ideas. So I do have a couple of things in the works, actually. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys next week.